Hello, today I'd like to talk to you guys about what it means to take care of the elderly. I feel as if this is a subject that most people don't take the time to really think about, because it just doesn't affect us as we are in our early ages of life. We don't tend to think about what it means to be old and whatnot, and to take care of them when they are in specifically like a retirement home and nursing home community. I'm sure most of you know loved ones in your family that are elderly, and how they might be neglecting in care or whatnot, and how important it is for you to have them get the help they need and the proper care that they need to function day-to-day life. I have worked at a retirement home for nearly 5 years now, and I have seen it all from the people who are just left there by their families, and it's up to the care staff like me just to take care of them and do what the family has decided not to do. And it's a hard but yet fulfilling job, and it's just something I want to inform you guys about what it takes to care for these people. It involves meeting 3 major needs: the physical needs, emotional needs, and the spiritual needs. With the physical needs, I'd like to say start out with by making sure they're comfortable. So many times we tend to neglect something simple like that, like just being able to lie on a bed or something and get comfortable. But that is so vital to do, because when you get older, your body can't function the way it used to. And if you can find comfort at that age, it's just so important. It's our job to make sure that we meet those comfort levels. Another thing would be personal hygiene. Fiona Cowdell, in her article Personal Hygiene for the Elderly, says that many older people do manage their own personal hygiene, but there are still some that rely on social care, people to do it for them. Simple stuff such as giving them showers, just cleaning their stuff, helping them just get ready in the morning so they don't get infections or something to make them unhealthy for no good reason. And finally, meeting the dietary needs. I personally am in the kitchen most of the time, and I am responsible for meeting their needs as far as making sure they don't take too much starches so their blood sugar stays at a decent level. I just have to constantly monitor what they're eating so they do not go crazy and hurt themselves that way. Next comes meeting the emotional needs. It's vital, first of all, with this one, to treat the elderly with dignity. Don't look down upon them. They don't want that. They want to be treated with respect like they've earned throughout their life. Many of these people I've seen are military people. They are wives who have had fulfilling lives serving their husbands and stuff, and they just want to share those stories with you. Which brings me to the next thing about being friendly. It's just a matter of being a friend to them. Reach out to them as a person, not as just a resident you're serving and you're responsible for, but actually as a person. Just be a friend to them. And with that comes being a listener. And Lisa Moody, in her article, How to Care for the Emotional Needs of the Elderly, says, let them talk. As we all know, most older people want to sit down and talk your ear off about their life and stuff. And that does so much good for them. You have no idea how much that means to them, that they can just share their life experiences with you. And if they're going through a hard day, if they are just able to talk it out, they are just so happy to have somebody to listen to them. Sometimes you don't have to just think of the right words to say to comfort somebody. Sometimes you just let them vent. Let them vent it out, and they will feel so much better. And with the old people, that just is even more true. Finally comes meeting spiritual needs. David R. Hodge and Violet E. Horvath, in their article Spiritual Needs in Healthcare Settings, says this: spiritual needs are often emerge in the context of receiving health or behavioral health services, such as being in a retirement home or a nursing home. Yet, despite the prevalence and salience of spiritual needs in service provision, clients often report that the spiritual needs are inadequately addressed. It's clear that they're there, that spiritual needs are in each one of us, and especially at that age. And it's important that we reach out to them, share with them the good news of Jesus Christ, the gospel, for they do not have much time left. This is their last stage of life. Many people will, in fact, die in this home or the nursing home program or social work of some kind. It's just important to use that last opportunity to share with them the good news. Through this speech, I hope you understand the importance of meeting all those three needs: the physical, the emotional, and the spiritual. Just remember, an easy way to always think about how you would care for an older person is think about how you would want a loved one who's older in your family to be taken care of. If you think about that, you will be able to properly care for the elderly.